Okay, people, hope you saw part A. It's all, look on the screen, it's all fake. It's all fake, all smoke and mirrors. That's how I see it. All they're smiling and shaking hands, a black woman and a black man in positions of power. Yeah. She's the first woman to lead this position as commissioner. A year and a half later, 1.5 years later, a year and a half later, close to a year and a half, 5 months, she resigns. Because what? The reporter said what she's hearing is that she didn't have the power she was supposed to have. So you had that power during Mayor de Blasio, right? A non-black man. A black man gets in a position. The report said, reportedly, he was what? Bigfooting her, so putting his foot on her. On the first, not just female, but the first black woman female commissioner, put his foot on her, bigfooting her. She didn't have the power she was supposed to have. Under whose leadership? A black man. This group can work together for nothing. Now, you saw the video where the police officer had a business, and he was chasing some teens who allegedly vandalized his shop. She decides to punish the man. He says not to. She decides to punish him. See, mammy biscuits don't last too long, black women. So just don't chase after the kids. Just let them do what they want to do. They're teenagers. He didn't have to chase them. Just run them off. Yeah, then they'll come back and probably do something more. So I'm sorry, it's a lose all the way around. You got mammy biscuits and you have black men. When it's a black woman position, they will do anything, in my opinion, most will, to bring her down. Now she's resigning. He's bigfooting her. Sounds like him. Does he have his foot on her neck? During de Blasio's term, which was the mayor, I believe, prior to Eric Adams, we didn't hear this. So I wonder, would he have behaved the same? But if you notice, they're saying she didn't have the power she should have had. Under who? The mayor. He's bigfooting her. Oh, bigfooting her. Reminds me of the story, and I have like so many. I'm trying to do a whole lot that I can, because I've got some other things coming up. But it reminds me of that position where that black woman signed up. She was educated, professional. She signed up to help this black man who was in sports. Next thing you know, this Negro done reduced her to driving around his kids. She was educated, a realtor, had a lot going for her. That's why I'm sorry, when I see chocolate drop, I do a stop. I already know. In business, been there, done that. I already know how the collective will act. You can call it whatever you want. That's why when you find, especially a black person and a black man supporting, you're like, wow, this person is positive, because that's not every day. He's bigfooting her. Oh, I see. These men, they love to exert power of women and children. Like the Jordan Neely harassing women and children. He said, reportedly, he's willing to go to jail for life. I'm going to kill you. I'm willing to die. So he chose door number 3, and that's what he got. Love to bully women and children. Same thing here, just in a professional political setting. Now he's bigfooting her. Oh, can't get along. I don't know. And his shiny bald head up there grinning. So black women, this is what y'all, but y'all want to go ahead, especially mammies. I think a lot of black women, you got your blinders on. You really have your blinders on. You don't want to see what's real. I don't care what Pastor Porkchop says, what your mother before you said. You really don't. The collective, I'm sorry, most of these men don't mean you any good. The proof is in the pudding. We can't get the basics of family. And we're trying to glamorize our baby mama with all these children, and he does love me. Let him get some money. We'll see. Actions speak louder than words. Oh, it is. I don't care how much person says they love you, it's what they do. When you're in crisis mode, what, are they going to be there? They tell you every day. So here we have a black woman and a black man in two positions. Can't get along. He's bigfooting her. She didn't have the power she was supposed to have. Well, that means somebody's taking the power away. Who do you think it is? I'm thinking it's Milk Dug over here. The one with the shiny top. Mr. Professional Chocolate Drop. That's how I see him. Mr. Shiny Top, a.k.a. the Professional Mayor Chocolate Drop. Just like the video I did, those black women are putting up businesses in an area. It didn't look desirable to me, but they couldn't get the businesses off the ground because why? A black man on the city council. All the Negro had to say was, I approve of it or send a letter. Couldn't get that done. You want somebody to pay you or bribe you? What do you want? For the betterment of the community. Next thing you know, the businesses didn't happen. One lady went ahead and sold her business. Got to break the lease and everything. You don't want to see what's right before you. Sons do that. That's why you keep getting got. Don't see what's right before you. And a minute, mammy will be, oh, well, it must have been her, not him. She didn't have the power she was supposed to have. He's, quote, allegedly bigfooting her. Chocolate Drop. She resigns. Look at the politicians. Look in the BC. Where are the families? And I don't mean single-headed households. Where are the men to step in? She didn't have the power she was supposed to have. Under who? A black man. But mammies want to still go ahead and just try to, you up there holding up some old imaginary ball. We don't, this community doesn't even have a ball. The ball is child on the ground being stumped out. We can't even find it. So she steps down. So ergo, she cannot maintain her position with a black man in authority. Steps down. She didn't have the power she's supposed to have. I'm sorry, the collective tell you every day how they feel in black women. That's why I said, when I see some of these circumstances, baby mama, or when I see sometimes, especially one of these old mammies, oh my goodness, and he got so mad and he got the gun. I'm not saying I promote violence or that, no. But when I see that, it makes me wonder, how long you been holding him up? How many other crimes has he committed against women? Oh, and Black Queen Mama gonna stand beside him, sticking beside him. Like these fools doing these relationships, thinking somebody love them, and done had so many kids by him, he still ain't ask you the question. I'm sticking beside him. This is what so when you feel you want to put these men up on a fake pedestal, this is what happens to you. They'll knock you down. Once you done got him up there, oh, okay. She didn't have the power she was supposed to have. Under who? The one and only Mayor Adams. That's all I can think of. Anyone else? Maybe it's Casper the Friendly Ghost. Or maybe we can make up a line and say, well, I bet she had an attitude problem. Didn't know how to approach that brother. No, he does what most black men do, and that's tear black women down. As they smile in your face. He's just doing what most black men do. And I believe that. That's my opinion. He's doing what most black men do. Tear his own down. Let me guess, you got somebody else in position. And that's when I say it's all fake. All the shaking hands and whatever the hell they're doing, smiling, it's all fake. Everyone does it, but this community really has it on 10 when it comes to smile for the camera and been boxing up behind closed doors. Can't build a dang thing. Can't even keep we got so many fools running around. This community can't even keep a darn grocery store. You can't be that stupid. Can't keep a darn grocery store and then holler food deserts. That's why I'm to the point I don't care. Just keep you and your hood rat over there. Can't get along to wipe your butt. If it was a tissue paper factory in the hood, it'd probably go out of business too. They'd be robbing it, busting out of windows, tissue paper just flying everywhere. That's the BC for you. Can't get along to have a business just to wipe your butt on some darn tissue paper. It's gonna be some kind of drama. Well, hey, that they are purchasing $1.25 for this paper. I figure it ought to be free for the community. Well, dumb, it can't be free, they'll go out of business. Unbelievable. A year and a half later, the first woman to have a position, she resigns under a black man. Under the mayor, under a black man being a mayor, she resigns. Gee, I wonder why. He's bigfooting her. That means he's putting his foot on her. He kind of flex. But you know what? They got to flex on you because they really can't flex on the other man. And I think his old shiny top chocolate drop is he's just a little chocolate puppet is how I see them. Just a little puppet. He's the same mayor I read in the comment section on an old video that said he required a lot of workers to take the jab, if not lose your jobs, but not the sports guys. So a lot of people, they were saying working in lower jobs, and the comments stated that many were black women. What it was alluding to, that they lost their jobs because they didn't want to take the jab. It was chocolate drop. Excuse me. But do you? Keep on standing beside them. You got to wake up and see things for what they really are. Like when Biden said he's going to invest in them, you thought it was planned. Now we know. When Kamala said, you mean it's something that's going to benefit black people specifically? And I'm not quoting her verbatim, but she said, no. Can't even process information. Then looking like some fools, I'm going to go up here and protest. Well, they told you what they were going to do, and when you voted for them, you were cool with it. Now they're doing it. What the hell are you protesting for? You look stupid. I'm sorry, you look stupid. For that black man that was saying, oh, I went to get housing, and they told me they're going to waitlist me. Did you vote for Blue? What, he already told you what he was going to do. You can be on the news all day long, sir. So much circumstance, you can be on the news all day long with your protest. You still gonna need that voucher. You still don't have a place to call your own. So black women can keep on being in denial, like those black women trying to have those businesses in the black communities, and it was a black man that was holding it up. It's still gonna be in denial. That's why when things happen, hey, every man and woman for themselves. Figure it out, boo. That's what we all have to do. That's why I say it's all fake. To know the camera smile and cannot support each other in anything. She's being big-footed. So it sounds like to me maybe somebody's putting their foot on that neck. Because Mayor Adams, she doesn't have the power she's supposed to have. Under who? Under a black mayor? Well, it ain't him doing it. It's probably somebody else that's making him do that. Man, y'all need to get your head out of your butt and look up. See what really is. I've seen on jobs. Oh, I have seen on jobs. Oh, my gosh. And I have heard people tell me. I have seen jobs, I kid you not, where Becky shows up with a high school diploma. And a high school diploma, I'm trying to tell you, a black woman got a degree from the university. And guess what happened? The black man picked Becky with a high school diploma. I kid you not. You better wake up and learn about these chocolate drops. Think somebody playing with you. High school diploma. That's what she rocking with. Black woman And that's the one that was also, I think, no, I think she worked as a waitress, I believe. So she had like, GED, high school diploma, and she worked as a waitress. Black woman, been having corporate experience, has a college degree, and he picked Becky. You need to wake the hell up and stop being delusional. It is what it is. So let me know what you all think. The first woman, not just the first black woman, but the first woman. A lot of you don't get it, that these men want to see you down. They don't care about you. But black women gonna hold the line. Shy, you're gonna be standing up, holding that line on that phone, and Tyrone ain't coming. He ain't home. I'm gonna hold the line. I'm gonna stand here and wait. Like that black woman that was calling me that time. We are no longer friends. Sister girl. So you got a man in your bed on Saturday night. Now it's Sunday, and you've got a blowout tire? Yeah, the tire blew out or something, and a flat, and it needed to be changed. What you calling me for, girl? Do I look like the Michelin Man to you? Not. Call your boyfriend. Called him and never showed up. She kept calling him. He stopped answering the phone. And he didn't even work. I'm like, what are you calling me? I never changed the tire in my life. Oh, if you and your husband, you want me and my husband to come and change your tire. Well, I don't rent him out for tire changing purposes. And we're chilling, watching the movie, having a glass of wine. Ain't nobody finna stop doing what they're doing to come change your tire. She had waited for I think 2 hours. She called, and then it just got to a point he stopped answering the phone. He didn't show up. Call a tow truck or somebody. Call your insurance. And people say, oh, you should have helped over here. You can go do it. I'm not going to stop my evening because you don't have a flat tire and you're dealing with these dusties. And this person was very anti-black business oriented. I'm a black business owner, so I'm a business owner that happens to be black, so I know how she thinks. So, oh no, sweetie, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to stop the nice evening, the day, late afternoon to come change your tire. We're not doing it. Still dealing with dust. It's right before your eyes and refuse to see it. Still dealing with dust. It is right before your very eyes. So you wonder that they won't bill for you. And you wonder why your community looks the way it does. This is why. This right here. This right here, these men, chocolate drop, tick-tock, chocolate drop. How much more time do you need? It's damn 2023. Been here for how long? And you wonder why. Your counterpart is your problem. Hey, but if you want to still stay asleep, girlfriend, do you. Do you. So then she has resigned her post, quote, he's bigfooting her, quote, doesn't have the power that she should have under who? The black man, the mayor. But I'm sure mammies and dust mites will make up an excuse. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, dislike, subscribe, and share. Simply said, and I'm out.